Nice. Cool aura.
It's so cold all of a sudden. Is this snow that's falling? Even the cage has varying weather, it seems.
Maybe it's just sand. White sand. Okay, the goal this time is to maybe try and do this in 30 minutes. I don't think I can do that, but you know.
Falling snow, glimmering icicles. Why, even that fabric is frozen over. I never thought I'd get to see such a beautiful sight. Mama is truly touched.
If you're happy, for a moment I thought the underside.
The fifth weapon should be here, as well as the fifth fragment. Now, let's head for the Dark Scarecrow.
Did I miss something just now? No. I tell myself I'm gonna find those birds, but I don't think I will. Is this another samurai? The distant peak. Purpose.
A man makes his way along a mountain path, buried in snow. There is no movement, no sound, only a perfect wall of unbroken white. His breath comes out in a set of steady white puffs. Before long, the sun begins to set. Yet the man's pace does not falter.
Is he gonna fall?
A rift in the ground blocks his way. The crevice is so deep, he cannot see the bottom. The man produces his trusty hand axe from within a deep pocket.
Cut the tree. And it's just the perfect height.
The path beneath him precarious. Maintaining his balance is a matter of life and death.
Dang.
Once he moves past the danger, he again makes for the peak. Before he realizes it, the land around him is bathed in moonlight.
Kinda pretty.
The man knows the mountain is more dangerous at night. Yet it still holds for him a kind of wondrous charm.
Truly, the story
He
quest
does not
item
fear
part's
this
taking
place.
the longest time. Right?
Instead, he trusts in his strength and experience. Suddenly, the steely glint of animal eyes glimmer all around
Oh
him.
no.
Think you can stop me?
should be using the skill, so I almost forgot. The interesting thing to note here is that these new characters all have dark colored hair, whereas the other new characters had white colored hair. So these people died as humans,
The man, remaining calm,
rather than becoming
confronts
angels.
a pack of wolves.
Back away slowly.
Don't run. Don't turn away. Don't look them in the eye.
Why does this feel like a
The
parody
final
of
roar
Frozen?
sounds. After fending off the wolves, the man renews his trek. No person has ever reached the summit of the mountain he now climbs. Yet he does not fear, for he has conquered many peaks long thought impossible. He forever seeks the line between life and death within the harshest environments. This pursuit is his entire reason for living.
So he's an adrenaline junkie. I am too, so it's okay. Icicles, how unique.
So this memory is from an adventurer. He certainly looked strong, don't you think? I've never climbed a mountain before. Not that I could, seeing as my legs don't touch the ground.
Have I mentioned that this has probably my favorite voice acting with English as the second language? And like any non-English originating media that I've ever interacted with. Like, English dub is amazing.
Commencing mission.
Your speed.
How you like that?
Huh. That sounded so American just now. Wow, rank up. Or level up. Not me accidentally thinking the underside of the ghost is a bird.
Let's get these things cleaned up.
Enemy reinforcements confirmed. Eliminating.
I have enough gems to do enough attention summon at some point.
How you like that?
Actually, my goal will be to do 200 summons total for this event, so that I can at least get to the pity. And I'll be summoning in the first pool until I get either B2 or 1A or A1, I'm not sure. Oh, water affinity main weapon. since I already have 9S,
I wonder if those
once
dark
I get one of
foes feel
those,
the
I can
cold
just
at all.
claim it.
Are you cold, child? Why, you don't even have mittens.
See, she's setting herself up as such a mother figure, and somehow I just can't help
Are
but
you
find
sure
that suspicious.
you aren't cold? All right, then. Mama will be quiet.
Birds? Birds? Is that a bird? I'm trying too hard, aren't I? A random water weapon? This looks like... Let's go. The distant peak. Resolve.
A terrible blizzard rages across the snowy mountain. The merciless wind and snow cause his steps to
It
slow.
rhymes, Dr. Seuss.
Suddenly, his weary eyes glimpse a rocky shelter, just big enough for a single man.
That's not even a cave. That's
As
so
he
sad.
catches his breath, he recalls the letter tucked away inside his pocket. His daughter had given it to him before he started his climb. He fishes in his deep pocket once more and produces a handmade charm. The oddly shaped decoration seems to warm the man from somewhere deep inside.
Emotions are interesting things.
Having risen to his feet, the man's legs are filled with renewed strength. Halfway up the mountain, he comes across a
But
frozen
why
lake.
is he climbing the mountain?
The corpse on the ground wears the attire of a mountaineer.
He's dead already. Take his stuff.
And its regrets suddenly take form as a ghost and spread a terrible darkness.
I'll grind them into dust.
I have visual confirmation on the target. Let's get after him.
Visual confirmation sounds so interesting. Seems like a roundabout way to say
Enemy
I see the
reinforcements
target.
confirmed. Eliminating.
But it's charming.
This work for you?
Let's make it seem more futuristic or robotic, so... Or more regulated, like military.
He sees a note on the ground next to the body.
He also had a daughter telling
It
him
is an
to...
apology to the mountaineer's family.
Oh,
It spells out his regret at ever attempting his climb. The note is written in a cramped, unsteady hand. Perhaps it is due to cold. Perhaps to grief.
so why are y'all climbing the mountain? What is at the peak? Is there some rare ingredient that only grows there? or some witch that lives there? Or perhaps is there nothing at all? In that case, why would you go up? What do you have to gain when you have everything to lose? Mama is being really silent.
Oh, I can't. I know I promised to be quiet, but I just can't.
Good for you. Yes. I think it's reasonable
I'll
to think I
grind
can
them
do
into
200
dust.
summons. Probably wouldn't happen that easy if I wasn't planning on beating these next few chapters.
Enemy reinforcements confirmed.
But like I said,
Eliminated.
it's better for farming to just beat them now, so I'll be working on them today and tomorrow.
I have visual confirmation on the target. Let's get after him.
And let me use the skills. Watch, one time one of them's gonna be like, use the companion skill, and I'm accidentally gonna not use it.
Make sure not to slip on the snow now.
Are there any birds in Antarctica? Penguins. We should stop looking for crows. We should start looking for penguins.
Let's get these things cleaned up.
Enemy reinforcements confirmed. Eliminating.
It's interesting. It does sound really robotic. It's like taking data in from the sensors and then executing the trigger response or something. I think past, was it chapter 6 maybe? I would be able to use them more according to the achievements menu. What was it, chapter 9? I can't remember.
This is turning into a proper blizzard. We should hurry.
I'm already having a hard time finding birds. And you want me to find birds in this weather? Oh look, there's a monster again. When are we finally gonna make contact? Oh, they're speaking. Are we supposed to follow them? Were they...
I wonder if it's trying to tell us something.
yeah. Were they waiting for us each time, or... oh. Oh. We have to go across the bridge. Will it break after we cross? Yep.
My, but that was close. Be sure to take it slowly and watch your step, okay?
I mean, there's only one path. They can't kill me off.
I see another scarecrow. That's the third one. Let's get this done.
You see, can you tell me if you see any birds? You know, instead of scarecrows, birds. I don't want to have to come back and play this level again later. It is what it is. Distant peak. Torment. It's a different person this time. Is that the daughter?
A tremendous cliff looms before the man.
That's the same person? Do I just have bad eyesight? Or is it because of the position of his hood? No, I'm telling you to go up, go up, go up.
If he can conquer this, the mountain will be his.
Is that how climbing works? I'm being nitpicky, it's just because it's so slow.
Balling up his numbed fists, he whispers encouraging words to himself.
Smart. The mind is incredibly powerful. What was it? Placebo effect? No! No! Snow. Snow is soft. Snow is soft, so he should be okay. We're doing this again? Why is it so important that you climb the mountain?
Though his frozen body threatens to rebel, he finally reaches the summit.
For what? What there is so
And
important?
though the mountain has supposedly never been climbed, he finds a ruined shrine. Intrigued by this mysterious sight, the man ventures onward.
Is this the Mount Everest climbing it because he can thing?
When he enters the shrine, he finds something impossible. His wife.
Is he hallucinating? If you say find something impossible, his wife,
Commencing mission.
does that count as objectifying? Should it be somewhat impossible? But somewhat impossible doesn't seem right either. Maybe an impossible sight?
More of you come to die?
Why did you leave us? The baby is coming.
Oh. Oh my god. She said, why did you leave us? The baby is coming. Linus didn't get to use his skills.
He rubs his eyes and looks at the woman
It's a
again.
corpse and it's not his wife.
What he thought was his wife is in fact
Huh.
the frozen corpse of another pregnant woman.
I'm so proud of myself for predicting random stuff, even though it means nothing.
The corpse grips a clunky good luck charm in one frozen hand.
pick it up?
It looks just like the one his own daughter gave him.
Time travel?
Enough. Time to go.
Could that be his
Hallucination
daughter?
solidifies his resolution to return
Why'd
home
you
to
leave
his
them in the
family.
first place? It's not like there was anything on top of the mountain worth finding. And even if you get to the top, there's nothing you can do to prove that you actually got there. Why did you climb it? Honor? Glory? I don't... I probably sound really rude right now.
He left his pregnant wife to climb a mountain? What an awful man. This fabric has frozen, turning it into a bridge.
Oh, that's fabric?
Be careful not to slip. I hear it's best to stay calm and take small steps. Also, lean forward and firmly plant your foot when... Are you listening to me?
Haha, maybe? I hear you. Now hearing and listening is different.
I'll grind them into dust.
Enemy reinforcements confirmed. Eliminating.
Oh wait, almost forgot to use the skills. I'll use them in wave 3.
What a pain.
What a pain. I feel like her voice lines have been changing. Perhaps the amount of voice lines depends on rank.
The blizzard has calmed somewhat, hasn't it?
Yes, it has, but I still can't find any birds. That makes me sad.
Let's get these things cleaned up.
Part of me wishes I could play NieR Automata. Maybe I will someday.
Enemy reinforcements confirmed. Eliminating.
I like their voices. I like the art in the printers too. All of it's pretty amazing.
More of you come to die?
What's this? It's a tome. I have no idea what a tome is. In English, I think it means like an ancient book or something, but I don't know what that would be in the context of this game. Why does this feel familiar?
Once we restore the next memory, we can leave this snowy area. It's pretty, but it makes it hard to see or keep your balance.
It's okay. The game won't let me fall off
No
anymore.
matter how lovely it is, I wouldn't want to be out here for too long. Oh dear. It's a ramp. Will we be all right?
Use it as a slide. Yay! Is that a bird? Bird, 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 bird. Ah. So I spotted one. Sad, but you know, we can work with that.
Oh goodness, my poor bum is frozen. Still, that was great fun. Perhaps we'll come back here sometime. Let us enter the spear's final memory.
What makes it a tragedy?
I wonder if the adventurer manages to get home
Of course
safely.
not. Or if he does. A lot of time has passed and everyone's dead. All of these stories are tragedies. That's why their memories are tainted in this place.
A lonely house, illuminated by a dim light, sits in a forest of deep snow.
He climbed the mountain without his coat? Oh. Yeah, why'd you go off and climb a mountain? He should feel guilty. My god, why is everything about him? Like, no one can live without him.
A fool is knocking, batters at the door.
I thought I had Do Not Disturb on. Is it really him, though? A frozen ghost version of him?
The door flies open to reveal an aberration that looks strangely like the girl's father.
Why is he so tall? Taller than the door frame is. Has he been possessed by the ghost of the pregnant woman at the shrine?
I'll grind them into dust.
Let's get the real show started.
I wonder if I should be planning them more strategically rather than just using time.
What a pain.
I have visual confirmation on the target. Let's get after him.
Huh?
I'm interested. How does this end?
It seems the knock was but a trick of the wind.
Oh. Can't last too long. Innocence. She's more capable than I am. I can't make any gloves.
The woman presses against her swollen stomach and collapses to the ground. New life is about to be brought into the world.
something here?
The man is in darkness. Pain courses through a body that struggles to follow the orders of its mind.
Why'd you go and climb a mountain? You had it coming.
With each movement he makes, his arms and legs grow heavier.
I have no sympathy for this man. He climbed a mountain for no
As the
reason.
cold sets into his bones, he comes to a sudden realization.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, I see. I am already gone. He fumbles frozen, unfeeling fingers into his pocket one last time. The charm from his daughter still retains a tiny coal of
Is
warmth.
he the ghost that he saw? I mean, is he the corpse that he saw?
With the sensation of his family at his fingertips, he slowly
This man.
closes his eyes.
No pity. Why? It was never explained. There was nothing useful at the top of the mountain. Nothing about a career, or about supplies, or medicine, or anything. It's just he decided to off
His
himself by
family
climb.
was an illusion. No matter how strong we are, we cannot live alone. That man's story was so terribly
Wait, what do you mean his
sad.
family was an illusion? Did he just... I don't... What? He imagined that his family existed? Did he make the wooden charm himself? I don't know. I don't... Is that a mistranslation? I'm so confused. Or you mean in his last moments he
It
felt
seems
an
grief
illusion
waits for
of his
everyone
family?
at some point in our lives. Yet there are times we have no choice but to keep moving forward.
He had a choice. Why did
That's
he
why
choose to
you've
climb
come
the
all this
mountain?
way, isn't it?
That wasn't explained. I'm kind of disappointed in this chapter.
Let's go. We have a final fragment to reclaim.
Oh, you make it seem like it ends at chapter 6. But I know from the library that it ends at chapter 9. What comes next?